Is it not connecting? There it is. There it goes. Now it's saying it's going. Alright. What is up, guys, and welcome back to Madden 18. My name is MrConviktion. How you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're getting ready for the game. The game happens in about 2 hours, actually. So it should be a good one. It is the Atlanta Falcons versus the Seattle Seahawks. I forgot for a second, I'm not going to lie. I completely forgot for a second.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry.
So I hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. It's getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving. And I love Thanksgiving. I love food. I am fat, let me tell you. But yeah, you know, I think it's going to be a good one tonight. We got two birds, two teams of birds. We got the Falcons, we got the Seahawks. We got Matty Ice, we got Russell Wilson. I'm playing as the Seahawks. Sorry. I'm sorry. For all... Well, I guess I shouldn't say I'm sorry for all you Seahawks fans. Or I shouldn't say I'm sorry for all you Falcons fans. And I probably shouldn't say I'm sorry for all you Seahawks fans either. Because I don't know what's going to happen. Something's going to happen. And it's going to be fun no matter what. We're going to have fun either way. So we're just going to get this going, get it done. Let's do this right now and then kick off. Here we go. Week 11 of the return. The season. Can you believe it? We've been doing this. Well, I'd say we've been doing this for 11 weeks, but as you know, I unfortunately have not been able to be as consistent as I would like to be, but you know what, I can't really do anything about it. All I can do is try and be better, and that's what I'm doing.
So you think Bruce Arians would love to get him out of the division?
Throw 20th touchdown pass. Alright, we're going to try and get Russell Wilson his 20th touchdown pass. Oh, bounced off of him.
The Cardinals got to him, sacked him 5 times.
Like a rubber ball, like a rubber ball.
38, 2 touchdowns, and how about that Houdini move he made to throw that pass at Doug
real quick, the Seahawks are 6-3.
He is absolutely sensational.
I want to say 6-3. Yeah, there's
down the stretch about them protecting Wilson.
They're always a concern about that, but he tends to make it work.
Falcons are 5-4. Oh, I shouldn't have done it. I believe that's correct. Let me double check my information because I might just be completely feeding you bullshit. Pretty sure I'm right. But, you know, just to check. Gotta check.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Oh.
Now it's Wilson.
Big old gap.
The pressure
big old gap. Big old gap. Yeah, farm him. That's right.
Just a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's how you do it.
Turns out to be a great idea.
My phone's acting stupid, so I'm just going to check on the
I don't think this
interwebs.
is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there'll be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
Yes. The Seahawks 6-3, Falcons 5-4. It took me that long just to double check what I had already assumed. Makes sense, right?
First down, this is roll.
Oh, get off me.
Oh,
get off me. Oh, get off me. You can't take me down. Oh, God, he's so fast. There we go. Woo! That's how you start off a game. That's how you start off a game.
And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. So they get the ball on the opening drive. They take it in for the score.
And how about setting the tone right away? Everyone talks about wanting to do that, but you always hear it in every locker room. First 5 minutes of the game, who's going to set the tone? Who's going to take control? Guess who just did?
Well,
so, just to let you know,
when you score
I finally found it. Sorry about the lull.
You need to respond.
The Seattle Seahawks are actually
so
second in the NFC West. They are second to the LA Rams, who are 7-3 right now. The Seahawks are 6-3, and the Falcons are actually third in the NFC South, behind the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. The New Orleans Saints had an amazing game this week. It was ridiculous. I cannot believe that they actually won that game. I'm not even gonna lie. I thought they were done. I really did. I thought they were done. I was like, what? Come on. What? No. And then I stopped watching the game, and then they came back, and I was like, oh my God, it was me the whole time. It was me the whole time.
Matt Ryan and the 5-4 Atlanta Falcons. They needed a win last week against Dallas. They got it, convincing, 27-7.
And they needed it in a big way. All right, now they're still third in the NFC South, but that division has gotten so difficult. They can put together a streak down the stretch. They can be a major factor, not just in the division, but in the playoffs. But how about this for Matty Ice?
Gotcha.
The fastest quarterback ever.
There we go.
To 40,000 yards passing.
You better get him.
How about the names he beat out?
Oh, you better get him.
And Dan Marino. Matty Ice did it in 151 games.
Impressive. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses.
Be
ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing.
He's got daylight. 30, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Taylor Gabriel, 77 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Nothing I can do for that. He just got out of there.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, they get to
block
the
it.
Football. It's
blocked. Go, Chancellor. Cam Chancellor. Run the ball. Run the ball, Chancellor. Run faster.
The 20, 10, and he dives into the end zone.
Give them 2 points.
The 2 points.
Give them 2 points. That's what I like to see.
Now here's
That's what I like to do.
Kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now running right through it. And the decision to bring it out, and a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Woo, lock it.
Before we see this next
I still got to throw the 20th touchdown
you know, we were
pass.
talking before the game about the AFC playoff picture. You got the Pats and the Steelers at 7-2. Those are your best records in that conference. Chiefs at 6-3.
I tripped.
Really, they're running away with the AFC West.
Yeah, and that's a surprise, isn't it? Because in preseason, we all, well, I shouldn't say all, but most of us probably thought the AFC West was the toughest division in football. But Denver's fallen off the pace. The Raiders have been a little bit of a disappointment, and the Chargers just can't gain traction. So right now, it's Kansas City's division to lose. And if they get home field, could you imagine all those teams having to visit Kansas City? One of the best atmospheres in the game.
Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the
Just can't take proceeds down.
As a result, knocks it down. Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
Just can't take proceeds down. He's just
he's
going to run all on him.
The screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
There we go.
And it worked very well there for a first down.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards.
We're going to keep going down the field. Just march it down the field, right? That's all we got to do.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
oh, God!
I don't think that was his primary
he straddled me!
He had to read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's
There we go.
And he's got it.
There's that 20th touchdown pass.
For the Seahawk touchdown.
Woo, that's right.
Paul Richardson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes...
And as we always say, that's good news.
Because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Here's Walsh.
Let's do this.
Kick this one off.
I'm ready to do this.
That's fielded in.
Oh, he came out.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I didn't think it was coming out, so I just had my guy just fall on his face.
So the offense taking over in just a second. But, you know, last year, going off the script a little bit, so much talk around Jared Goff, Carson Wentz, who would go one, who would go two, and will they pan out? Well, this year, they are both panning out really well.
That would have been easy to pick off.
Jared Goff, #1 to the Rams. Wentz, #2 to the Eagles. Wentz became the starter as a rookie, played all 16 games. And here in the second season, a lot of MVP talk surrounds him, and rightly so. Jared Goff got left behind, only started 7 games as a rookie, didn't play that well. Many people want to use the B word on him, the bust. Not at all. He's playing at a really high level. The Rams are in first place. He might not be in the MVP
You want to call a hold?
but how about most improved player?
I like how they're talking about Goff. That's right. Oh, no, offense. We're going to accept that.
You need your wide
Screw you and
receivers
your
as
runs.
blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result
The big
of what
runs.
they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
On second down, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll get it up here
Jones.
this time.
You know, Julio Jones was another one
5
that
yards
just
on the
their
pickup.
last
And
game.
that's gonna
I
make it
don't know what
third down
happened.
and 10. So still
He
in
just,
search of the
fell
first
apart.
down after that
Fell
last
apart.
completion. On third down, Ryan.
I don't know what he's doing. What is Matt Ryan doing?
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Returnable for Lockett. Able to fight through one tackle. A great
Just keep
return
going
there,
with it.
22 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. The drive begins with a run by Rawls.
Oh, he tripped me.
Taken down, and so will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
It's the end of the first already.
So we played one quarter here on a Monday night. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
Second quarter, let's do it.
They stay on the ground. Rawls again. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Ran right into the game.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move
Right
the
there.
chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
All right, looking at Richardson. Trying to float it.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D-lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Not gonna lie, I thought he had a pick.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Wilson.
Oh, pass interference.
Connection as it falls incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Oh!
Doesn't get there.
Oh!
The crossbar bounces back out. He had it on line.
Oh my God!
About a rotation short.
Oh my
Because
God!
they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And
there we go.
Brought down, losing yardage back at the
I gotta redeem myself after the messed up kick. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed that field goal.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Let's try out a corner blitz. I rarely ever do corner blitzes because I always feel like they don't work, and I just leave the end just like wide open.
Freeman again. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Shut up.
Moves the chains.
No, I'm not going to.
Maybe a little sign of life here offensively, Charles. They get their first down. They didn't have any in quarter number 1.
And I think what we're seeing is great evidence.
Whoa, what happened?
Scouting by both teams, right? Understanding what they like to do, their best plays, try and take those away early.
Wow.
So now we're seeing some adjustments.
My guy just jumped on a hard count.
Getting their first down.
And he got a little aggressive.
The AI just jumped on a hard count. Wow.
Takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there.
He turned around and fired that thing. That was crazy.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
I wanted to get him. I wanted to get him. I want Bennett to get his sack.
And now it's third.
That sounds so weird now that I say it out loud.
I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made. No grounding.
Go!
From the gun on third down, Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
Ah, he got the first.
He's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the first down. Ryan finding Gabriel for the Falcon first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not that. It came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Hold it! Hold it!
That
wasn't holding. I'm making excuses.
Mohamed Sanu, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open. He has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from.
All right,
but
here we
for
go.
The defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. There's the stiff arm.
How many stiff arms can a guy throw at one time?
At the 22-yard line.
It's one, because he has to carry the ball. That's the answer to that question.
Eddie Lacy coming back onto the field now. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find.
Get the first, stay in bounds. Keep the
nothing open downfield.
The clock. There we go. I couldn't think of the word. Get the clock running. Keep it running.
Throwing now, Wilson.
Oh, jeez!
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Shit! Alright. It's 13-16. It's a close one. It's a very close one.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right
Damn
there
it.
with you, partner. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. He finds his man, It's a
down for something big.
Picking up the first.
That's down for something big.
He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And he'll be taking
there's another first down for you.
Before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well,
I like how they actually, how they're sitting there saying that I never targeted Baldwin. I've targeted Baldwin a couple times actually. It's just every time I go to target him,
then all of them going together as one unit.
it doesn't work.
A really nice pickup.
On first down, Wilson. Baldwin with it over the middle.
See, there's me targeting Baldwin again.
But not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him.
There we go. Just get out trucking now.
He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola. And then, of course, to Stanford. And, boy, he's been good. A nice, strong run there for Ross.
Keep marching it.
Back in high school.
Keep marching it down
you know
the field.
What his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well, it makes sense when you watch runs like that.
Oh.
When you're trying to deal with a train, you're supposed to get out of the way, right? And if you don't, you're going to get bruised up trying to tackle him. That's the type of runner he is. He can pop people as he goes by them.
I either should have set my feet or threw it softer.
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
There we go.
End zone.
There we go.
Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham.
That's right. That's how you do
touchdown
it.
number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
Let's do this.
Not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second
There we go.
half.
We're going to keep this going right now. We're going to keep it going, keep it moving. Yes, we are. Keep it going, keep it moving. You don't get a return.
Now to kick this one off.
Here. Oh, he's going to try and return that, I bet you.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get down.
It'll
What you
take
doing?
it back to about the 19-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock.
I just want Bennett to get a sack.
And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Hey, he's going to let the front
Defenses
off.
always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down, so they can set
Oh, I
things
thought
up
he was
for
doing
themselves
all
better.
And that wasn't helpful there. And he's going to go down.
That's right.
Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure.
You got that sack?
For the best, as that brings us
Hit
to
the quarterback.
end of this first half
That's
of
right.
play.
All right. Well, that's halftime, guys. I will see you
Brandon, thanks.
after halftime.
Welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get to the highlights. The Seahawks have cruised into halftime with the lead. The Falcons came into today's game coming off an impressive win, but they'll need to turn it around to find their way back in the win column. All right, let's get it going. Let's roll those first half highlights. Now 1st and 10, Rawls is going to show off his strength, and this 4-play drive goes for a touchdown. Dished right first in the half. Down to the middle of the first. Ryan's on target here, and this long run goes for a touchdown. Falcons now down by just 3. First and 10. Richardson's got nobody around him on the catch, and he'll be tackled at the 11-yard line. Later on the drive, Richardson's wide open, able to make the grab, and he caps off the 6-play drive with the score. Now 1st and 10, that takes the lead up to 10. It's Matt Ryan to the old reliable Mohamed Sanu, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown, cutting the deficit to 3. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Seattle for the start of the second half.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back from halftime. We gotta kick this ball real quick. Boom. There it is.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
The 21.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take
stay
over
on
here.
Bennett.
They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big
sure
deficit,
zone
though.
run.
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never
that was
want
right.
to make something more important.
And that's why you call the mic down.
Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
There we go. He got a good run on that. I'm not gonna lie.
A big run there by Freeman.
That's one thing that the Seahawks got to do. They got to shut down Devontae Freeman if they want to win this game.
Trailing here in the third, and that run.
I'm not talking about like me. I'm talking about the actual game. They got to shut down Devontae Freeman.
Don't you just get the sense that he's going around not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, "Ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home."
That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
Damn, that was a good catch.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him?
I know. I'm trying to get
so
Bennett his 8th sack of the season.
And get to what we call the moment of
the game likes to tell you constantly.
Arriving, and there's a defender there. He just comes down with the ball.
My God, just a screen run.
He is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons
they're keeping it closer than I want it to be.
Score. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This will be taken in at the 1. Able to push his way through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right. You know, they want to run it on me. I'm going to run it on them. They want to run it on me. Let's run it on them.
For their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last
Thomas, roll
up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments.
That was bad.
Plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man.
Oh, there we go. That's right, Richardson. Put your shoulder in him. Put your shoulder. You ain't catching me. You ain't catching me.
Down Seattle. Paul Richardson with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
Thought he was catching me.
In order to lead,
I can tell he thought he was catching me. He ain't catching Richardson. When Richardson takes out your safety with a truck,
and you better believe
and then you ain't catching. You ain't gonna catch. That's just how that is.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off.
Ooh! Put your foot through it. He's going to return it. He's going to pull that out again.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown.
We got to stop
but the matching touchdown
I need to stop blitzing. I think that's the biggest thing.
At halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up.
No.
That's the
See?
problem right now. Can
thought about it.
Better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit,
I'm going to get that corner blitz going. You're going to keep running it around the corner. I'm going to get that corner blitz.
No yardage to be found.
Again, they'll run with Freeman.
Oh, whoa! All right.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation.
All right, let's do this again. Let's stop this. Let's stop this from happening.
They went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running.
Let's hold.
They decided to turn him loose again.
God damn it! Again!
He did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Oh, it's the second time that the AI jumped.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they
literally the second time. Is Matt Ryan's hard count that good?
1st and 5.
Is his cadence that good? It's that believable.
They go play action here on 1st down.
There we go. That's what I like to see.
Bobby Wagner not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. On 2nd down, here's Ryan.
Got him! Woo, I got him! Ooh, that's its 8th sack of the season right there. I finally got it.
And that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go.
I finally got it. I've been trying to get that the whole game.
With all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Looking deep downfield.
No way. Come on. Griffin.
Play on 3rd down
Griffin.
Falcons.
I know I don't have Richard Sherman, but come on, man. You can't get outran like that.
Big play there on a deep post, and most of the time the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience.
This is a good game. This is a nail-biting game, kind of.
It's the Falcons,
and it's only 10 points. It's a touchdown and a field goal.
Set to begin the 4th.
And again, if Drew Brees taught us anything, you can come back from any. Oh,
oh! Lost the football, but the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback.
So lucky. You got so lucky.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
No!
And it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd.
This game's going back and forth.
And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know,
he held on to my hand. He wanted to hold my hand. Throw 150th career touchdown pass. That's my new goal.
We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
Let's go with the halfback misdirection. Let's misdirect.
Second down here. This is Rawls.
I just wanted the first. All right.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Just wanted that for. All right, let's go with a post wheel drag. We're gonna drag that post wheel. Let's do it. Oh, gonna be looking right at you, Baldwin.
From the shotgun.
Right there, Baldwin. Oh, come on, Baldwin.
There's one incomplete.
Oh.
The intended target, Doug Baldwin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Throw the ball! Oh my God, it like lagged.
Get the sack, down he goes. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. It'll be a gain of 12. But
they're closer.
Lead to 4th down. Here's John Ryan now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Ah, that's too much left. All right, I mean.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'll take that. 7-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence.
Safety! Woo! I was concentrating. I'm sorry. I just blew out your ears. I apologize.
Now the 2 points.
Oh man, I just needed the.
I
needed the money. I needed the points. I needed the money. Get the money.
Yeah, or at least if they get it back, will they have any time to do anything with it? So they've got to send their defense out there and say, guys, we got to have it right now. Save some time for us.
All right.
The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the
receiver, and he's brought down. Adrian Claiborne in there to sack him. And I
waited.
For him now on the
I waited so long to see if Richardson would get open, and I just waited. So I waited too long. There's nothing else besides that. I waited
media. Looking pretty good on that play too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working.
There we go.
Pass rush moves, every position, because anyone can go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. Tell you what,
there we go.
To put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I need another touchdown to just end this game.
As we march
to
toward
put
a
it away.
They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Nope, that didn't work. He just waited for it.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down.
Richardson, I'm going to change your route.
Oh, Wilson going to throw.
There we go.
Get this all the way down inside the 35.
Just had to release him. Just had to get him going.
52 to go. We get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Throwing now is Wilson. Out to the flat for Lacey. A gain of 9, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I didn't want to go to bounds.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss the open field.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left. They find some open field here. The rushing
there we go. Just needed to get the first.
From earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
I mean, technically, I hit the slide button, but he didn't slide.
Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter if he needs to make those plays when the legs go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Wilson.
I tried to float it to the corner. It did not work.
Instead, it's second down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Second down following the incompletion. They come out here in the eye. Wilson wants to throw it.
Oh, come on, Richardson. Why'd you go out so far?
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation you come
gee.
Can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Vic Beasley. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number.
We're going to let this time tick down a bit.
2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
All right, this is boring. I don't want to wait anymore. That's not smart football, but I don't want to wait anymore. It takes too long.
As his kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep him within a touchdown, so no question about it.
I got greedy. I wanted to get Richardson his touchdown pass. It didn't work. It did not work out for me. I wish it did, but it didn't.
And they'll start things out at the 25.
I'm going to go Mike Dime blitz again. I doubt they're going to run it as much.
This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth-quarter comeback?
It's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude,
I'll let him throw it out every day, all day.
Defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot. They're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the grizzled vet. Back to throw. He's got Freeman here.
Got him. Woo!
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Let's keep that clock running.
Gain of 6, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
He's not spiking it? I was about to say.
And he'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds remaining.
That's an odd formation to spike the ball, but okay.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw.
Got it!
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal.
2 seconds. You know what? I'm going to go for that touchdown again.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they
I don't even have Richardson in here
and that
anymore.
could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
Throwing is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep.
Oh, he caught the pass, though. That was nice. That was pretty nice. I have to say that was nice. But, that's it. That's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was, wow. It was a lot more intense than I thought it would be. But yeah, that is it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Come on back to see the next one, which will be Thursday. And in a second, I will tell you who's playing. Maybe. Nope, my phone's acting stupid still. So, yeah. We'll figure it out, and we'll be back on Thursday. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was so much fun. Make sure to follow me on Twitter because I will be letting you guys know. Oh, here we go. The Vikings and the Lions. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'm going to have a poll up asking which team you want me to play as, and then I'll play as them on Thursday. But yeah, until next time, guys, I'm MrConviktion. I love you guys. Please like, comment if you're on YouTube, subscribe and or follow depending on what you are watching me on right now. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Later!